Today we're reading Maggie and the Pirate by Ezra Jack Keats. And this is the same guy who did Snowy Day and all the Peter books, like Peter's Chair. Makes beautiful illustrations. And he's won a Caldecott Award because of his ability to make really nice books. Maggie and her parents lived in an old bus, which they made into a home. Maggie was feeding Nicky, her pet cricket, when her mother called from across the river.
Maggie, come over, please. I need some things for the grocery.
Oh, okay, Ma. We'll be right there. Maggie paddled home. She hung Nicky's cage on a tree next to her house. Then she got her mother's shopping list and was off.
Bye-bye, Nicky. Have a nice snooze, she called.
On her way, she passed her friends.
Hey, what a cage my pop built for Nicky, she yelled.
Wow. Are you all lucky? Called Paco. Can we see it?
Sure. I'll pick you up on my way home, said Maggie.
On her way back, she picked up Paco and Katie. They helped her carry the groceries home. When they got to the tree, something was missing. The cage and Nicky were gone. Instead, there was a note.
Pirate?
Asked Katie.
Yeah, who's the pirate?
Paco asked. Maggie stared at the note in horror. And it says, the pirate was here. Paco and Katie tried and tried to take her mind off Nicky, but it was no use.
I miss Nicky, Maggie sighed. And that pirate, he won't know what to feed him. Nicky might starve.
Maggie began tacking up signs.
Oh, what's so special about a cricket anyway?
Asked Katie.
Well, I like him, that's what,
answered Maggie. And it says, pirate, keep cage, please, return cricket.
I'm gonna find that pirate, shouted Maggie.
We'll come too,
said Paco.
But how will we know what he looks like?
And what if he's bigger than us?
Whispered Katie. They started out. They looked and looked, but they couldn't find the pirate anywhere. It was getting dark. Her friends got tired and straggled behind. Maggie stopped and listened. Crickets were chirping in the night.
I must find Nicky before it's too late, she said.
Suddenly, she came upon a treehouse she'd never seen before. She walked over softly, climbed up very quietly, and peeped in. It was the pirate hideout. And there was the pirate holding Nicky's cage.
Hey, I know you. It's my cricket.
Maggie dived into the treehouse. She scuffled with the pirate, trying with all her strength to get Nicky. Splash! The treehouse came loose and crashed into the water. Maggie sloshed around in the dark, searching for Nicky. She saw something familiar floating by. It was the cage. She fished it out and opened it. But there was Nicky. But he didn't move.
Nicky's dead. He drowned,
Maggie cried, and she ran off with Nicky, leaving the cage behind.
Maggie,
she heard her friends call. She saw Paco and Katie, and they ran to her.
We got lost, cried Paco. It's so dark.
Wow, look at you. What happened? Did Did you find Nicky?
asked Katie. Maggie opened her hand and showed them.
Oh, poor Nicky,
said Paco. Maggie told them everything that had happened.
And the pirate is that new kid around here, she said. So he's the one,
whispered Katie. They buried Nicky. Maggie wrote his name on a piece of wood and put it over the small grave. Paco picked some flowers and brought them over. And then they sang sad songs. Suddenly, the pirate appeared.
Well, why did you do that? Asked Mickey. We never did anything to you.
it was the cage. I wanted it real bad, said the pirate. I didn't mean for the cricket to die. My old man, he never makes me anything for me. He doesn't ever talk to me.
The pirate handed the cage to Maggie. She held it up. A beautiful sound came out, and she looked in. There was a new cricket inside. They all sat down together, and nobody said anything. They listened to the new cricket singing. Crickets all around joined in. Good night. I love you.